Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and today I'm doing a paid review for Paul. I'm not going to mention his last name because so many fuckers out there, I mention their last name and then they come back, oh, take that video down. Ah, fuck me dead. I spend all this effort making content and they just go funny. He goes, hello, I sent you an email and a PayPal wire about a week ago. Wanted to follow up and confirm that you received my email and wire. Hi Archie, big fan here, in need of some advice. I've bought and sold a number of watches over the years and am down to two that I really like. A Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Ultra Thin Perpetual Calendar in white gold and a Rolex Sea Dweller with the ceramic bezel and adjustable bracelet. I love them both and am looking for advice regarding two questions. Number one, should I trade the Jaeger for a Patek 5146 in white gold and pay the difference? Both are beautiful, but I think it comes down to trading the extra complication of the Jaeger for the Patek brand, which may hold value better over time. Which one do you like and why? Full analysis appreciated. Number two, thinking about adding a third watch over the next 1 to 2 years. Should I go with the white gold Submariner, Patek 5167 or 5712. I almost pulled the 5712 out of the running because when I tried it on, it felt extremely light. I know it's probably what they are going for, but it felt cheap. Was also thinking about somehow layering in rose or yellow gold into the collection, but I have a conservative work environment, so have historically decided against doing so. Maybe a rose gold Daytona with a white dial and leather strap could be a worthy addition. Ceramic dial. I've sent a donation your way. It would be amazing if you could do a YouTube video exploring my questions. Thank you very much for your thoughts and keep up the great work. Paul. Now let's have a look there. Let's have a look. So he wants to know, he's got, what's fuck my camera? I just fucking kicked this fucking stand. I'm just putting, fuck me dead. Okay, so he's got, should I trade the Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Thin for a Patek 5146 in white gold and pay the difference? Okay. My advice to you, yes, get out of the Jaeger-LeCoultre. Hideously expensive to service a Perpetual Calendar ultra thin. Get out! I wouldn't buy the white gold 5146. I'd get it in rose or yellow. If you look at the auction histories for the last 10 years, you find that in the annual calendar, the 5035, the 5146, the yellow and rose gold tend to have better value retention than the white gold version. I don't know why. In the annual calendar, they don't like white gold. That could be because the annual calendars appear, they're more popular in an Asian market which doesn't quite understand white gold, but that's my opinion. I'd be buying it pre-owned. I'd be getting in touch with someone like Kenny Nguyen, Jewelers on Time, and say, hey Kenny, can you find me a 5146? That's an annual calendar Patek. That's what I'd be doing. I'd go for the Patek. Definitely go for the Patek out of those two. But it depends, are you going to take, how much of a bath you're going to take on the Jaeger. The next thing, you're thinking about adding a third watch. Okay, should I go with the white gold Submariner? Look, I think with your collection, say you had a Patek 5146 and a Rolex Sea Dweller, I'd be adding a fancy GMT watch. You could add an Explorer 2, quite affordable, second hand from Kenny Nguyen, 4,000 to 6,500 depending on model. I'd also consider a gold GMT. That could be a go. The Pateks, I probably wouldn't be going too heavy in Pateks. How many Pateks do you really need? I reckon one is probably enough. They're expensive, they're delicate watches, okay? you don't have to have a whole lot of them, okay? I wouldn't be going for two. I think one super fuck off piece. Yeah, rose gold Daytona. I'm actually, to tell you the truth there, I'm not a huge fan of Rolex's rose gold. It looks like I actually took one of those overseas for a client, and he paid me to get the tax back, and I got a free airline ticket out of it. And I got to tell you, I wore that fucking thing, and it just felt like copper. It felt like copper to me. And it just felt like copper. It just didn't feel, I don't know, rose gold in Rolex doesn't seem to, it's not my color. Jaeger-LeCoultre in their Reverso does a wonderful rose gold, but I reckon for yourself there, a third watch, I would be adding something like maybe a two-tone GMT. If you've got an annual calendar, you've got a dive watch, your Sea Dweller, I'd be wanting to add another function in there. Okay, that's what I'd be adding. And if you bought an Explorer 2, you could easily add a Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. They're both quite affordable pieces. They're still usable. What's wrong with doing that? You don't have to spend a fortune, Paul. You can keep it, you don't have to go huge, heavy hitting. These are big money. I mean, a rose gold Daytona, unless you're buying it well, I hope you're buying pre-owned, Paul, because you will get a fucking third asshole out of it. A third asshole. And if you're the type of person, when I say third asshole, if you're the type of person buying those sort of watches, you've probably got a prestige car. So that's probably giving you a second asshole. And you buy one of these watches, will give you a third asshole. I'd slow down a bit. I kind of think small, compact collection. You don't have to just throw huge money into these things. Are you going to get more enjoyment out of it? Is it going to be better? That's really the things you need to ask there. You need to say, is it going to really make me more happy? But I reckon myself, definitely the annual calendar Patek 5146, great idea. The Sea Dweller, fantastic piece. And I'd be adding a GMT function and maybe a chronograph to have like a combo. That's what I'd be doing. But that's my advice. I don't know if you really need to stay in the high-end metals, because it's getting so expensive there that what would you want to do that for? Why do you want to do that? Just back the truck up. I'm ArchieLuxury, Archibald Chesterfield III. Tell me what you nasty, vicious, foul-mouthed fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.